Hello, ladies, and welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm actually coming to you live from both YouTube and the Facebook Women's Awakening Circle group live right now. And I wanted to talk to you for a few minutes about what does it mean to you to become a badass female, whatever it is. What is it you want to be? What is it you want to be badass about? Is it that you want to be a badass mom who is awesome and amazing and fun with her kids and can get all this other stuff done as well? And is an amazing example for her children? Do you want to be a badass female entrepreneur like some of my awesome and amazing clients? Do you want to be a badass woman that helps women to get in shape? Do you want to be a badass wife? Do you want to be, what is it? If I were to ask you and you were to fill in the blanks, if I were to say, I want to be a badass female, whatever, or a badass feminine, whatever, what would you put after that? What do you really want to be? And do you understand that you already are her? You just haven't brought it to life yet? Okay. If you can fill in the blank, if you have a badass feminine whatever that you want to be, know that it is already done. Okay. As soon as you have a desire, it's there. It's done. Okay. It's just, what do you do with that? How are you going to bring that into fruition? How are you going to bring that into your reality? Okay. I'm looking back and forth here because I've got YouTube and the Women's Awakening Circle group going on. For those of you on YouTube, if you'd like to join us, I have a Women's Awakening and Abundance Circle group on Facebook. I'll post the link below. Okay. So I want to ask you that powerful question today. Today in the free live money and abundance training, in the My Powerful Choices and Abundance Circle top 5% in abundance group on Facebook, we talked about how you have to ask the right questions to get the right answers, right? Part of tapping into your female intuition is realizing that whenever you pray, if you know how to pray correctly, most people do not know. We'll talk about that on another broadcast or on the Larkin Psychic Medium page. I might start a spiritual conversation there. Most people don't pray the right way, but when you pray and or you ask the universe, source, spirit, God, infinite intelligence a question, doesn't matter, don't get caught up in the words. Words are man-made. You always get an answer. If you don't feel or see or recognize that answer, okay, it's just because you haven't noticed it. Sometimes that answer comes in the form of something you don't want, an obstacle, a challenge, but obstacles are always opportunities. So we often miss it and we say things like, God's punishing me, or God doesn't want to answer my prayers, or, what I asked for never happens. I don't get an answer. Yes, you do. I come back lifetime after lifetime after lifetime to teach this stuff. I came back with a very intact cosmic memory that you all also have. And I can tell you right now, yes, you always get an answer. Yes, your prayers are always answered. But sometimes it has to come in the form of, here's what you need to do next. Okay? It's always right there. And this whole process, guys, I like to replace the term spirituality with consciousness. Conscious awakening, because that's what it's about. Your whole perception changes when you awaken consciously. But let's start with this fun, powerful question that I shared with you today. Just fill in the blank. What do you want to be? I am a badass feminine what? And know that it is possible for you. Because when we come at life from that perspective, from that affirmation, instead of, oh my gosh, like I used to, I'm so overwhelmed. What do I do next? How do I get there? I feel stuck. Reaching outside of ourselves to people and things and teachings and lessons and learnings in order to get what we think we need to get us where we want to go and who we want to be. You're going to be doing that forever. Yes, you need the outside help. You really do need to invest in yourself. But that's not what I'm talking about. Part of investing in yourself is going deeper in not being afraid to be the authentic you. We create the authentic us. It's not about uncovering, guys, and discovering who you are. You will create who and what you are in essence if you reach for that authentic you. Okay, it's about uncovering all the shit on top. Caring about other people's opinions. Really. I just did a broadcast on that the other day. Letting outside influences affect you. Not wanting people to judge you. Hearing and listening to everybody else's influence, and so allowing that to make your decision without you even realizing. Letting your fear or your excuses or your resistance create your choices. When you do that, you give your power away. And one of the things I help women do in the Confidence and Clarity program, and a few men, is reclaim their power. When you're living by default, you're giving your power away. Okay? When you're not living like the badass female, whatever it is you want to be that you are, you've given your power away. You can always reclaim it. Okay? When you're losing self-control and maybe speaking out when you shouldn't be because you think it's more powerful and masculine, or when you're repressing your voice, both of those are giving your power away. When you should be speaking out for yourself, when you should be speaking out for your truth and the truth. Okay? When you're afraid to get up in front of people. Well, okay, so your fear is stopping you. Do you know how many people are afraid to comment or ask questions on a Facebook broadcast because they're afraid? I have people afraid to write testimonials for readings that I give them. Why? Because their church thinks it's the devil that they got a reading. But yet they come to me and talk to me all the time. Is that being authentic? And what you really have to ask yourself is, where's the reclaiming your power come in? If you're going to a church or hanging out with a group of friends that you're afraid, this is really the measure of it, guys. You're afraid to be your authentic self because of how they're going to judge you or what they're going to say and their opinions, then you are not being authentic. And you cannot get what you want. You cannot manifest what you want in any lasting or satisfying way when you're not doing it authentic. Okay. I teach people to manifest authentically, but you can't do that if you're not authentic. Okay. I don't give a flying shit what other people say or think about me. You know why? Because that comes from their self-limiting beliefs, their fears, right? So when you let other people's opinions or fear of it control you and make your decisions or stop you from doing something or cause you to do something, you know what you're actually doing in addition to giving your power away? You're not just allowing them to run your life. You're allowing everybody and everything that has ever influenced them, all of their fears, not just one person, but everybody that's influenced everybody. It's influenced everybody that you care about, their opinions, right? The music you listen to, the TV shows you watch, the books you read, the news you listen to. Do you guys know where all that really comes from? Every person that created all those things is influenced by their self-limiting beliefs, their fears, their fear of other people's opinions. So you're being influenced by other people who are living by default. Okay? And most people are buried under creating their lives around all these things, which means it literally adds up to hundreds of thousands, if not millions of factors that you're giving your power away to create your life. And in order to get that back, you have to make sure that it's all coming from you. Okay, I choose my programming. I choose what I allow to influence me. Okay, and you can't do that if you don't become aware of what's in your subconscious mind. Why? Because 95% of your mind, the 95% you're not aware of, is creating your reality, which is why if you feel stuck, answer these questions. Are you feeling stuck? Are you feeling confused? Are you feeling helpless? Are you feeling frustrated? Are you feeling resentful? Are you feeling angry? Are you feeling sad? If you are you feeling decisive, indecisive? All those things, guys, are resistance. And if you're feeling those things, they're signs, they're messages. Your feelings are your messages of, hey, you're either on track or you're off track. You're on track for what you want or you're off track. Are you listening to those messages? Do you have any of those emotions and feelings that I shared with you all day, every day, throughout the day about the same things? Because if you do, you're giving your power away. And you have to be authentic to reclaim that back. And how do you become authentic? By choosing each and every choice all day long. Do you choose to or not to do something because of how you think someone else is going to judge you or think about you, and you care about their opinion? Then that is not being authentic. Or are you making the choice based on the fact that you realize your opinion is the one that matters? And you realize that no one else is you. No one else is in your shoes. No one else is living your life. Right? So why would you give anyone or anything else the power to decide for you? If you speed up because there's a car in your tail on the road, is that what you would do authentically? Or are you doing that because they're pushing you? Because you feel pressure? Because you're afraid of what they might be thinking about you? Think about it. Next time you got a tailgater on your tail. Or do you slow down? Because you're going to show them. I used to slow down all the time. Now I do nothing. Why? Because my choice to be authentic trumps everything else. If I'm going 35 and someone is trying to push me, now mind you, I don't do that in the fast lane. But if someone's on my tail trying to pressure me, I won't change what I'm doing. I will be courteous and move over to them if I know they want to pass me. But if I feel that pressure, I'm not going to let the pressure from them force me to slow down, nor am I going to allow it to force me to speed up. I'm going to be authentic because my loyalty has to be to myself first. It doesn't mean I'm not here to serve you, ladies. I am. But I can best serve when my consciousness remains authentic. Okay? So ask yourself, how many times throughout the day are you making choices based on pressure or fear or intimidation or needing or wanting somebody else's approval? The only person's approval you should be wanting or needing is yours. If you want to be badass, because that's the new popular word out there that everybody identifies with, if you want to be badass, then you've got to be authentic. There is no badassery without authenticity. Okay? The reason people will follow you and admire you and look up to you and respect you, and really, guys, when you're making choices, when you don't make choices, let's say, like today on the Money and Abundance free training in the top 5% group, we talked about people being afraid to have more money in abundance because of people judging them, of their Misery Loves Company crowd judging them. Okay, well, the choice is yours. Do you want other people's approval who are maybe in the same money and abundance situation you are, more than you want that 6 figures or that financial freedom or that security? Which one do you want? You cannot have both. You cannot have both. Okay? You're either going to be badass, authentic, feminine, whatever, or you're going to be giving your power away and let everyone else make your life decisions. Okay? And the thing is that if you choose to be that badass, authentic woman that you are inside, those who are brave enough and strong enough to be authentic themselves will follow. They'll do it too. The ones that mock you, and judge you, and make fun of you, and say bad things about you, guess what? They want to have the guts to do what you did too. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. But the choice is always yours. Okay? Ladies, before I hang up, I want to remind you there's still time to register the 5-day free Confidence and Clarity to Your Dreams Challenge, where you get to work with me for 5 days for free. It's thousands of dollars of free coaching. I will post the link below with registration instructions. Okay, I usually have a lot of people register, but I only take a very small group of people. So if you think you want to join me for that, I would register ASAP. I will post the link below for you. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. If you like this broadcast, please make sure if you found value in it that you like it so that other people know that you found value and they can like it as well and get something out of it. If you're on YouTube, you can check out the Women's Awakening Circle group on the link below as well. And I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. I love you, ladies, so much. Hi, Sue. Welcome. Great to see you. I'm just logging off. This was an awesome, powerful, badass broadcast. So make sure that you go back to the beginning and you listen from the very beginning to catch everything inspiring in here. All right. All right, guys. Find your badass, feminine, whatever it is you want to be self, and post your questions and comments below. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit the little bell button so that you get notifications when I drop a new broadcast. All right. Love you guys. Bye. I can turn this off here. Hello, ladies, and welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome.